Campus pollution is a serious issue that has negative impacts on both the environment and human health. Campus pollution can come from various sources, such as vehicle emissions, power plants, industrial processes, chemical production, and burning of organic matter. These sources release harmful substances into the air, such as ozone, particulate matter, nitrogen oxides, sulfur oxides, volatile organic compounds, and polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons. These substances can affect the quality of the air we breathe and the climate we live in. One of the main effects of campus pollution on the environment is climate change. Climate change is caused by the accumulation of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, such as carbon dioxide, methane, and nitrous oxide. These gases trap heat and warm up the planet, leading to changes in weather patterns, sea level rise, melting of ice caps, loss of biodiversity, and more. Campus pollution contributes to climate change by emitting greenhouse gases from fossil fuel combustion and other activities. For example, according to a study by the University of Michigan, campus emissions accounted for about 1.5% of the state's total greenhouse gas emissions in 2018. Another effect of campus pollution on the environment is acid rain. Acid rain is caused by the reaction of sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxides with water vapor in the air, forming acidic compounds that fall to the ground as rain or snow. Acid rain can damage plants, soil, water bodies, and buildings. It can also reduce the ability of forests to absorb carbon dioxide and release oxygen. Campus pollution contributes to acid rain by emitting sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxides from power plants, vehicles, and other sources. Campus pollution also affects human health in various ways. One of the most common health effects of campus pollution is respiratory problems. Air pollution can affect lung development and is implicated in the development of emphysema, asthma, and other respiratory diseases, such as chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD. Increases in asthma prevalence and severity are linked to urbanization and outdoor air pollution. According to a study by Harvard University, exposure to fine particulate matter, PM2.5, is associated with increased risk of hospitalization for respiratory infections among children. Another health effect of campus pollution is cardiovascular problems. Air pollution can increase blood pressure, cause inflammation, and damage blood vessels and heart tissue. This can lead to increased risk of heart attacks, strokes, arrhythmias, and heart failure. According to a study by Florida State University, exposure to traffic-related air pollution, TRAP, can impair cognitive function and academic performance among students. The study found that students who attended a school downwind of a major highway performed worse on state tests, had more behavioral incidents, and were absent more often than students who attended a school upwind of the highway. Campus pollution can also affect other aspects of human health, such as cancer risk, reproductive health, immune system function, neurological development, and mental health. For example, polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, PAH, are known carcinogens that can cause lung cancer and other types of cancer. Volatile organic compounds, VOC, can cause irritation of the eyes, nose, throat, and skin, headaches, nausea, dizziness, and damage to the liver, kidneys, and nervous system. Ozone can cause oxidative stress and inflammation in the brain, impair memory, reduce attention span, and increase anxiety and depression. As you can see, campus pollution has serious consequences for both the environment and human health. It is important to take action to reduce campus pollution and protect our planet and ourselves from its harmful effects. What are some current initiatives and best practices to reduce campus pollution? Campus pollution is a serious issue that affects the health and well-being of students, faculty, staff, and the surrounding community. Campus pollution can also contribute to global environmental problems such as climate change, biodiversity loss, and resource depletion. Therefore, it is important for colleges and universities to take action to reduce their environmental impact and promote sustainability on campus. There are many initiatives and best practices that can help reduce campus pollution in various aspects, such as waste management, transportation, energy use, food consumption, and education. Here are some examples of what some campuses are doing to achieve this goal. Waste management. One of the most effective ways to reduce campus pollution is to minimize the amount of waste generated and disposed of on campus. This can be done by following the 3R principle: reduce, reuse, and recycle. For instance, some campuses have implemented programs to reduce the use of single-use plastic items such as bottles, bags, and utensils by providing reusable alternatives or charging fees for disposable ones. Some campuses have also set up demonstration projects on waste segregation and recycling, as well as waste reduction campaigns, to educate and encourage students and staff to sort their waste properly and avoid unnecessary waste. Moreover, some campuses have launched composting programs to divert organic waste from landfills and turn it into valuable fertilizer for gardens and farms. Transportation. Another way to reduce campus pollution is to promote sustainable modes of transportation that reduce greenhouse gas emissions and air pollution. This can be done by providing incentives and facilities for walking, biking, public transit, and carpooling on campus. For example, some campuses have installed bike racks, bike lanes, bike share systems, and bike repair stations to make cycling more convenient and safe for students and staff. Some campuses have also offered discounts or subsidies for public transit passes, carpooling services, or electric vehicle charging stations to encourage the use of low-carbon vehicles. Additionally, some campuses have organized events such as bike-to-school days, car-free days, or eco-drives to raise awareness and motivate people to choose greener transportation options. Energy use. A third way to reduce campus pollution is to improve energy efficiency and use renewable sources of energy on campus. This can be done by upgrading buildings, appliances, lighting, and heating systems to reduce energy consumption and save costs. Some campuses have also installed solar panels, wind turbines, geothermal systems, or biomass boilers to generate clean energy on campus or sell it back to the grid. Furthermore, some campuses have implemented policies or campaigns to encourage students and staff to conserve energy by turning off lights and appliances when not in use, adjusting thermostats, using natural ventilation, or wearing appropriate clothing. Food consumption. A fourth way to reduce campus pollution is to adopt sustainable food practices that reduce food waste, water use, land use, and greenhouse gas emissions. This can be done by sourcing food locally, organically, or fair trade from farmers or vendors who practice environmentally friendly farming methods. Some campuses have also established gardens or farms on campus where students and staff can grow their own food or learn about sustainable agriculture. Moreover, some campuses have introduced initiatives to reduce food waste by donating excess food to charities, composting food scraps, or using smaller plates or trays in cafeterias. Additionally, some campuses have encouraged students and staff to eat less meat or more plant-based foods by offering vegetarian or vegan options or hosting Meatless Mondays or veggie challenges. Education and awareness. A fifth way to reduce campus pollution is to educate and raise awareness among students and staff about the environmental issues and solutions on campus. This can be done by integrating sustainability into the curriculum, research, and extracurricular activities of various disciplines and departments. Some campuses have also created online platforms, newsletters, social media accounts, or podcasts to share information and resources about sustainability on campus. Furthermore, some campuses have organized workshops, seminars, webinars, fairs, or competitions to engage students and staff in learning and participating in sustainability initiatives on campus. These are some of the current initiatives and best practices that can help reduce campus pollution and progress towards a greener future. By implementing these strategies on campus, colleges and universities can not only improve their environmental performance but also enhance their social responsibility, academic excellence, and student satisfaction. In this section, I will talk about how students and staff can get involved and contribute to a greener future on campus. Reducing campus pollution is not only good for the environment, but also for our health, well-being, and learning outcomes. Here are some ways we can all make a difference. Reduce single-use plastic waste. Plastic is one of the biggest sources of pollution in the world, and it harms marine life, wildlife, and human health. We can avoid using plastic straws, utensils, bottles, bags, and packaging whenever possible. Instead, we can bring our own reusable items, such as metal straws, bamboo utensils, water bottles, grocery bags, and food containers. This will also save us money in the long run and reduce the amount of waste we generate on campus. Recycle more. Recycling is a simple way to reduce the amount of waste that ends up in landfills and incinerators. Recycling also saves energy and resources that would otherwise be used to make new products. We can recycle more by following the guidelines for single-stream recycling on campus, which now include flexible plastics, such as shopping bags and snack bags. We can also recycle our masks and gloves in designated boxes in labs, or use reusable masks and gloves instead. Use public transportation, bike, or walk. Transportation is a major source of greenhouse gas emissions and air pollution, which contribute to climate change and respiratory problems. We can reduce our carbon footprint and improve our health by using public transportation, biking, or walking to campus instead of driving. This will also save us money on gas, parking, and maintenance. If we have to drive, we can carpool with others or use electric or hybrid vehicles. Switch to renewable energy sources. Energy consumption is another major source of greenhouse gas emissions and pollution. We can reduce our energy use by turning off lights and appliances when not in use, using natural light and ventilation when possible, and adjusting thermostats to save heating and cooling costs. We can also switch to renewable energy sources, such as solar panels, wind turbines, or geothermal systems, which produce clean and sustainable power. Eat more plant-based foods. Animal agriculture is responsible for a large share of greenhouse gas emissions, water use, land use, deforestation, and biodiversity loss. Eating more plant-based foods, such as fruits, vegetables, grains, beans, nuts, and seeds, can reduce our environmental impact and improve our health. We can also choose organic, local, seasonal, and fair trade foods whenever possible. Join or start a green club or initiative on campus. There are many ways to get involved in environmental issues and activities on campus. We can join or start a green club or initiative that focuses on raising awareness, educating others, advocating for change, organizing events, or implementing projects. Some examples are a composting program, a community garden, a zero-waste campaign, a sustainability fair, or a climate strike. Support green research and innovation on campus. As students and staff of a university, we have access to a wealth of knowledge and resources that can help us find solutions to environmental problems. We can support green research and innovation on campus by participating in studies, surveys, experiments, or workshops that address sustainability topics. We can also apply for grants or scholarships that fund green research or innovation projects. Learn more about environmental issues and solutions. The first step to making a positive change is to learn more about the environmental issues we face and the solutions we can adopt. We can educate ourselves by reading books, articles, reports, or blogs, watching documentaries, videos, or podcasts, taking courses or workshops, attending seminars or webinars, or visiting museums or exhibits that cover sustainability topics. These are some of the ways we can get involved and contribute to a greener future on campus. By taking these actions individually and collectively, we can reduce campus pollution and progress towards a more sustainable world.